79.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
The first free throw is good. Tobias Harris is checked in for Andre Drummond. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Johnson. Freaks checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Jody Meeks. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Ibaka comes in for Mitch McGary. Durant's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Waiters in for Russell Westbrook. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Tobias Harris is out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Caldwell-Pope in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks provided a nice lift. He had 6 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. It was a great contribution from someone who's considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Baines. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Waiters gets a wide open look, and he misses the go-ahead basket.
And guys, Reggie Jackson was at the end of a yo-yo last season. He starts at Oklahoma for an injured Westbrook. Westbrook comes back, sends Jackson to the bench. Then Oklahoma sends Jackson to Detroit, where he fills in for another injured starter in Brandon Jennings for the rest of the year.
14 feet away. Can't get it to go. The Pistons go the other way with it. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas.
Let's go to the
Spacing.
2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department.
When it comes to attacking the backboard, physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the rankings.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now getting back to Jackson, he showed several times last season that he has that starter ability. The Thunder knew they wouldn't have the money to re-sign him, Clark, in free agency, so they traded him to avoid losing him for nothing.
Yeah, and that's a good move. And with the Pistons, Jackson finished the season strong, while the Thunder, without Jackson or Durant's contributions, missed the playoffs for the first time in years.
And he's able to get it back. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Drummond's checked in for Aaron Baines. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Thunder have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
Jackson drives in, lets it go from 11, and Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Jackson.
Well, that was like a warm-up shot there, a warm-up jumper. No problem converting that one.
It's Durant on the wing. Here's Waiters. Sinks the triple. Waiters got his second basket of the night. And Kanter did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
The Thunder shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Westbrook against Jackson. Lets it go from the wing, and Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
Sometimes that step-back move gives you just enough time and space to gather yourself for a good release.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Freak. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
Boy, I like that move, but it took him right into the place where the defender was.
Durant kicks to Waiters. And stolen by Freak. He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And we're through the first half.